Hi, everyone. Welcome to Spring 2025 English 101. My name is Lauren. You can call me Lauren or L or Instructor L. I really don't mind. I wanted to do a quick overview of the syllabus and the grade contract and the OER we're using this semester, so you have a good idea of what the course policies are and the workload for each week. So if you navigate to our Blackboard site, this left-hand side ribbon, you'll find all of the important course materials. We'll start here with the syllabus. So this is an entirely asynchronous online version of English 101. We will not be meeting synchronously or remotely. Here is my instructor email if you would like to get a hold of me. You can use this, or you can use Discord later on. We'll get into that. But if you want to set up office hours, you can by appointment here. In the syllabus, there is a link you can follow, and it will take you to an externally hosted sign-up sheet on Google Docs. Once you get here, you can join our Zoom meeting. And here is a passcode if you're prompted for one. When you do sign up for a meeting, make sure you send me an email so we can be on the same page about the time we're meeting and all of the details about our meeting. So that's how you sign up for office hours. This writing course is designed to help students develop critical thinking skills, integrate and respond to varied sources, and compose texts. Those texts include summaries, analyses, evaluations, responses, and arguments, and it emphasizes style, organization, coherence, purpose, and persuasion for different audiences. Here is your required textbook. There's a link to that. It's completely free, which I'm pretty sure now there is a program that offers all books for free, but you don't have to have a hard copy. You can access it online by clicking link to textbook, and it will take you to an Encompass site that will provide you the textbook. Let's see. We will be using Google Drive this semester, which includes Google Docs to write and submit your work. And your work has to be completed inside of a Google Doc and submitted in Blackboard with viewing permission shared to receive credit. This is mostly to ensure academic honesty. I'm sorry, but I cannot give you credit unless your work is completed within a Google Doc, and it can't be copied and pasted over. You can't use the cut and paste function to transfer words from a Word doc file or something like that over to your Google Doc. It has to be written in Google Doc. We will also be using YouTube to watch assigned course videos. We will, of course, be using Blackboard to access course materials. You will have access to Outlook email to communicate with me, and you will also have Discord, which I'm really excited about. Most students really tend to favor Discord for class discussion boards over Blackboard and other LMS ways. There is a link here to set up Microsoft 365 Plus. It's free for all students. EKU provides that. With our Discord, our class is utilizing a Discord server for interactions outside of Blackboard, and it needs to be downloaded by the end of the first week of class. So if you follow this link, it will take you to our class Discord. I'll do a separate video on that, going over how you will download it and how it works on a computer versus your phone, because you can use it on either. I actually use it on both. But it's really fun. It's a more organic way of communicating. It feels more like IMing or direct messaging instead of just a discussion thread that just feels unalive and not fun. You can also find important dates in the syllabus. Classes begin the 21st, the last day to register, midterms, all of that information can be found in the Google Doc. And there's also a link to Colonel's calendar. So there is that. Here are our student learning outcomes for 101. The first, demonstrate comprehension of significant concepts in primary texts, provide analysis. I'll let you read over all of these as you look through the syllabus this coming week. Make sure you read it carefully so you fully understand the goals of the course and what you should be learning. And here are our policies in the first year writing program. Attendance isn't exactly important for this class, but what it translates to is you turning on work on time. You want to make sure your work is turned in on time. If you anticipate it being late for any reason, reach out to me in email and we can talk about it and we can come up with another timeline for submitting it, but just make sure you are touching base with that. It's super important. You don't submit late work because a lot of our work is peer reviewed and it's really not fair to everyone if your work isn't turned in and people can access it because everyone should have the same amount of time to conduct peer review. Here's a link to the full attendance policy. The first year writing rubric can also be found at the end of this document, so you definitely want to give it a read. This semester, we will be completing a literacy narrative, a rhetorical analysis, a synthesis paper. You will be creating a portfolio with work you've already completed. There will be a quarterly peer review over some of the assignments where everyone swaps papers and gives each other feedback and helps you develop your work. You will have a remediation assignment at the end of the semester, and of course, you'll have weekly writing assignments and Discord discussions. All of those will be graded in the sense that you'll get credit if they're completed according to the directions that are outlined for the assignment in the assignment prompt, but you won't get a typical A, B, C type grade. I'll go over all of that in a video that unpacks the grade contract we're using. But there are also all of these syllabus statements for the upcoming year. There is the accessibility accommodation statement. If you anticipate needing to have any type of accommodation or anything like that, you definitely want to reach out to the the Center for Student Accessibility. The CSA is really great. They will get you everything you need to succeed here. There is actually a link here that you can follow that will help you walk through that process of getting started. There are the mental and physical wellness resources here. The counseling center, we have a wonderful counseling center here with people who want to help. If you need to utilize that, make sure you do. There are student health services, the psychology clinic, the counseling center, and the women's health clinic. All of these are great resources. Definitely take advantage of them. Our counseling center is filled with amazing people who want to help. So don't be shy about reaching out if you need to talk to somebody. We have the COVID-19 precautions, which don't so much apply to us because we are working remotely, but it's still a good idea to give them a look over. We have inclement weather policies, which because it is still winter, if there is a storm and it knocks out your electricity, reach out to me. We can figure out a timeline better suited for getting your work submitted. I'll definitely work with you. There's the academic integrity statement, which is really important. You definitely need to read that. With the advent of devices or technologies like ChatGPT that can be abused in certain ways, we definitely won't be accepting AI generated work in this class, which is largely the reason that your work has to be written inside of a Google document word for word. Make sure you are following the rules as far as academic integrity goes because you don't want what comes if you don't. Like, you don't want to have to go through the process of meeting with the academic integrity board here, the Office of Student Conduct. It's all a mess. So definitely try to avoid that as best you can. Here we have our Title IX discrimination, harassment, and prevention statement. If you are feeling that you are being disrespected in such a way as you're being harassed or discriminated against, or even sexual misconduct, know that there are people here to help. There are places you can go to receive assistance, and there is a no retaliation rule here. So if you report discrimination or harassment, you are safe. You are in a safe place. There are people here to help, and there is confidential reporting in the Student Counseling Center, the Student Health Services, and the Psychology Clinic. You can also report to the Title IX office. The coordinator here, John Dixon, will guide you in what steps you need to take. And as always, if you feel like you are not in a safe place, if you feel like you're in danger, call the police, call 911. They are an emergency service that are here to help you. And we want you to stay safe. There's also the Student Success Center, and it is located on the ground floor of the library, and they provide free assistance to all EKU students. You can visit for tutoring and things like that, technology, like help with technology, renting computers, things like that. They are here for it. We also have the Knoll Studio for Academic Creativity, and they are here to help you through every area of the writing process, um, writing, drafting, revision, all of that. They are great. They will not write your papers for you, and they will not grade your work, but they are help you. They are there to help you um, develop your work, and they are a great bunch. So make sure you visit them. And then here at the bottom is the first year writing feedback rubric. If you click here, it will open in another window. It has everything you need to make an accomplished paper. Everything you need to follow to have a successful paper. So that's all for the syllabus. I'll make additional videos outlining how to download Discord and how to navigate Google Docs and all of those things. I'm super excited to work with all of you, and I think we're going to have a great semester. I'll see you in the next one.